I want to turn to the ICJ. There's reports saying that we expect a decision from South Africa's petition as early as this Friday. And they've also mentioned that they plan to file a lawsuit against South Africa plans to file a lawsuit against the US and the UK for its support of Israel's actions. We've seen protests in the US, we've seen protests in Israel, in the Knesset. Even some members of Congress have started to begin asking for a ceasefire. My question is, do you have any concerns that US might share some responsibility if Israel, if the ICJ ruling is not favorable of Israel? And my second part of that question is, will the US respect the ICJ ruling, whatever it turns out to be?
I don't want to get ahead of process here, Dion, and where things are going with the ICJ. I think we need to we'll let that process play out. I do want to say a couple of things at the top here, though. One is, as we've said publicly, we clearly do not agree with the South African filing here, and the accusations made under this filing of genocide. We've seen no indication that the Israeli Defense Forces is trying to commit genocide on the people of Gaza. Now, I'll be the first to tell you that there are too many civilian deaths, too many children being orphaned. We don't want to see a single more innocent life taken in Gaza. And we continue to work closely with our Israeli counterparts at trying to help them do better, at being more discriminate, more cautious, more careful, reduce that number of civilian casualties. But the IDF soldiers aren't waking up every day and getting out of their bunk and, with the intention of going out and deliberately slaughtering innocent civilians and trying to wipe the Palestinian people off the map. That's just not the goal here. So we find the South African filing to be meritless, and we've been very honest about that. At the same time, though, I want to make it clear, we will continue to do everything we can to help the Israelis be more careful and more cautious.